Alright, back again. Got a new toy today. Is a Neo Geo 4-slot cab. Unfortunately, as messy as this looks, it doesn't work fully. The motherboard looks like it's died. Shouldn't be too hard of a fix from what I've read. I do have a spare 2 slots sitting on the floor that I'm going to plug in there after this. But yeah, thought I'd just show you what it's doing. Got a high pitch whine, which I got to find which component's doing that to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know how are you about to see that. Dusty. Z80 error. From what I read, it could have been like carts not seated properly, but there are no carts in it currently, so it can't be that. And I was really excited when I saw it because they weren't seated properly. Like, there's gonna be an easy fix, just plug them back in. Sadly, no. But yeah, it's in decent condition. It needs some touch up here and there. Stickers are a bit shitty, and fan, oh, you can't say that, but filthy, completely filthy. But yeah, replace the coin mech, some new stickers, remount those because they've fallen in. And yeah, could be good. That's the games I got with it. Magician Lord, Baseball Stars Professional, League Bowling, Art of Fighting. That one is probably the main reason I bought it. I know it's like a $20 game, but I've really wanted it since I've seen it. And yeah, so I got it decently cheap considering what it is and where I am in Australia and everything else, because of that error. But I'm going to mount this the 2-slot in it. Like getting this thing apart, I went behind the neck of the CRT there to undo the lock of the back of this thing, on the back of the cabinet. Turn this off. And when I undid it, these fell down. Fucking keys were on the lock, and I couldn't see it because it was behind the neck of the CRT. So that was a pain in the ass to do, but I've got keys for it now. I can get in the back, and get in the front. You can probably see it a bit better. It's filthy as all hell. So I'll take the board out. I've got my air compressor over there, so I'll give it a good dust. Probably die a little bit from it. And yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be remounted. That thing in the front of that's the controls for the CRT. That should be mounted just over there. But it's fallen off, and I have it just hanging off a little hook over there, so I'll remount it with that. I've got a spare leg, so I'll remount it there. So I think the wine's coming from the chassis there, so hopefully not, because I really don't like touching CRT stuff. It scares the shit out of me. And it's just a complete fucking mess in here. I don't know if sorry about if you're getting dizzy. The credit things seem to work. It's got a game select button, which I like. And these all are really nice buttons. I'll have to get some new ones though, they're starting to fade. And joysticks are still clicky. I'll buy some repro art and fix it up. So I'd remount these so they're all flush. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get to work fixing this. So this is what happens when I plug my 2-slot in. It works fine on my my Blast City in the corner, my Astro City, sorry. I don't know why the fuck it's doing this. Just weird. Make out anything? I don't know. So it's probably a voltage thing, to be honest. Why didn't I check that before? Yeah. You guys dropped my memory. The power supply turns out it was a bit faulty. Looks like we've had it before. We cranked it up to full, and the 5-volt line was pushing out 7 volts, and nothing was lining up. When you set the 5 to 5, the 12 was 14, and the -5 was like -3. So got the 4-slot still isn't working, so I might have blown something in it. But I got the 2-slot in. It looks like half the buttons up here aren't working either. I'm trying to play Magician Lord, and yeah, I can shoot, I can't jump. If I flick over to the second player, I can move, jump, and shoot. But yeah, and then we go to the test menu, and I can't scroll through stuff. And it does shit like that. So not all rosy, but before I couldn't even get the sound to work, so that's something at least. There's sound, and it seems like both slots are working. I'll mount the other cartridge in. Still Magician Lord. Okay, let's try that again. so the game select button doesn't work. If I go to the test menu, it picks up both slots, so I don't know what compulsion is. Maybe the switch time. Let's go through it again, okay. And you can still hear the buzzing. I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, fuck, I get out of test mode again. So this is the problem. I can't get back out of test mode. And if I flick it off, I'm pretty sure it loses the settings, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so yeah, so even though I've got credits in it, it's still telling me I can't do it, and I can't get out of test mode again. I can't even get out of this fucking thing. So I think half the buttons aren't working. I can't play. Sorry, I can't play Magician Law, which is annoying. But 10 minutes ago, Magician Law was all funky, and then the first slot wasn't working. I think the pins in my 2 slot need a service. Fun times. So I'm just gonna have to put this power supply out of my point blank machine behind it, but I still haven't figured out what the hell this is doing. I've unplugged it, and nothing seems to have changed. You know what? Let's see if we can work it out together, right? I probably shouldn't leave it like this, but oh. It'd be funny if that fixed my buttons. See, that's all it does. It seems to funk up my game. Sounds cool on this. Still can't jump, I can shoot. And now only one slot's working. So I'll try it again. Unplug the mystery voltage regulator. First slot's gone again. That's okay. Anywho, I'm buggered, so I'm going to bed. If you have any ideas, let me know. I've never worked on one of these before, but it looks like I'm going to have to rip it apart, which is not going to be fun, because I don't know where any of the friggin' screws go. Or how to get under here or anything. I feel around, I probably shouldn't do that with it on, but yeah, cool. New toy, new projects, always fun. I'm going to rip it apart now. Well, maybe not now, maybe tomorrow. Either way, I'll, if I do anything now, I'll put up another video. If not, tomorrow it is. So I was packing it away, and I found the, I'll turn this down. I found the clips to open up the control panel. This one here was loose. That's the B button, so that's why I couldn't jump in Magician Law. This thing, look at that. That's not even connected, so that's broken off, and that's because it lit up one too. So the light doesn't work anymore because the filament's broken. That shouldn't be too hard to replace. But put some. I think I just hit the start button. Hang on, let's flick it off and on again. Can you hear that noise? That's this glass sliding down. Before it was sliding down, it sounded like a creaking door, like this whole thing was going to just cave in on itself. It scared the absolute shit out of me. Anyway, I'll have to install a bracket to hold that there. Oh, it's because it's detached from the wood. Oh, this thing is in some serious need of TLC. Anyway, see? That's interesting. Oh, cool! I broke it! It's interesting, hey? I know I'm talking a bit softly, but I don't know, feeling very soft-spoken at the moment. So, might be those pins need bending out. This doesn't explain why it was whinging before. I still have no idea what this thing does. be honest. Yeah, some other problems I found. Half the screws on this thing are rusted to shit. So if you look at that one, I'm guessing that's a T18 Torx bit. But even if I got one, I don't think I can get it out because they're just falling to bits in my hand. But I'll have a go at this, make sure it... Now, why isn't the start button? There we go. So I can jump and shoot. Notice it needs a degauss at the top, so I can get my wand out some other time and do it. Can't really see too much. And I suck at this game with two hands, let alone one. Sound. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anywho, yeah. Might actually go to bed this time. Probably not though. I get distracted easily. Suck at this fucking game. Anyway, yeah. So that's a piece of good news. And some other interesting things to look at. This thing is an absolute fucking nightmare of wires. Have a look at it. I'm going to have to find what this thing does because it doesn't look necessary. I might plug that in again and see. It might be for the top panel. Well, I can't really see because, yeah, it looks like the original. There's something behind there, I think. Intriguing. Let's see if I can go back on this now. I can go back on the forwards. Still got no idea how to go back. I'm sure I've done this before. I'm sorry if I was pointing at the roof, I really wasn't looking. Alright, I'm going to shut up now, really. Probably won't be another video tonight. If there is, I apologise, but I just got one more thing. I'm just packing it away now. Got it all back together. I just thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rip this thing to bits. I'm going to restore it down to the last screw. So, rip all the screws out that are rusted, get rid of them. Rip out the control panel, get new art for it, replace it. I'm going to go get some new cam locks for the door in the back. I'm going to go get maybe some decals here. I might not go the whole hog and get a coin acceptor, but I'll see with that. I probably will. New bolts, replace, reseat these, not replace them. But first I'm going to start with fixing this. I'm going to take it inside, rip it apart, replace the Z18, and I've got some spares lying about from a couple of Neo Geo 1 slots. I hope they're the same. I assume they are. I really hope they are. Yeah, I just think it's a really pretty machine when it's in good nick, and at the moment sadly isn't. The guy who had it kept it outside, not outside in the rain, but outside in under like a pergola or something. So everything's gone rusted. It's full of dust. It's just fucking filthy. Like I found a bunch of like mystery screws at the bottom and nails and shit, and like this was in there. I don't even know what that's for. Yeah, so like some of the screws are like this, and they're just completely rusted to shit. I found this at the bottom, the coin acceptor thing, which is strange beyond all belief. I found the coin chute at the bottom. I dropped another screw on the floor, don't mind me. So yeah, I'm gonna rip it apart. Like even this back bit here, it's a bit stiff and needs a little bit shaved off. It looks like it got a bit wet and expanded and hasn't gone back yet. So yeah, Leisure and Allied Industries in Australia. Yeah, and you can see where the board the glass had sunk underneath here because this was never clipped in. I've clipped it in now for now. So I'll take the glass off. I'll glue it back to the backing board. There's a wood chip just down there. You probably can't see it too well. Yeah, I'll take the LED panel off. Maybe even get some repro mini marquees. Probably won't. That's really not necessary, but I'll make sure the LEDs What's it called? The EL panel works. So yeah, got some fun projects ahead. And yeah, I hope it all goes well. If it does, you'll probably be hearing from me in a couple of weeks about this. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. More things to do, sadly. But yeah, fun times. I guess that's it for tonight. I promise you won't be any more from tonight about this. But expect follow-up videos in the future. I hope you've enjoyed it. If not, I apologise. I really do. I like rambling. Speaking to myself through you guys actually helped me figure out the power supply issue. So it makes me look a little bit less crazy when I talk to the camera and not to myself. Anywho, I'm really going to shut up this time. See you later.